Holding you close feels like a cutthroat, losing blood, the weakness.
Last thing I'm going to be doing is applying BB cream, and once I've done that I'm going to move on and I'm going to apply primer all over the lid. This time I'm not going to be filling in my eyebrows since the fringe from the wig is going to be covering it, and we're just going to focus on the eyes. Blend it out, and once it's nicely blended, we're going to move on and we're going to start using a white eyeliner. Now if you're pretty confident you don't have to use a white eyeliner, but if you're not too sure it's a good idea to use that just as a rough guide. So with any kind of white eyeliner, it doesn't matter what the brand, whatever works for you, you're going to make a little dip in the inner corner of the eye, and we're going to make flicks coming out from the crease. Once you've drawn the basic outline, we're going to move in with a black liquid eyeliner, and we're just going to be covering the white, cover the flicks all the way out, and then try and make small little patterns between the lines. So for example, line the outside of the crease, then maybe create a little triangle right here. And then once you've done a rough outline of everything, you just want to go over it and neaten it up. On the lower lid we're also going to create a second little flick. And then that little space just all over the lid, I'm going to fill it in with a black eyeliner. If you don't have a black eyeliner, you could also use a cream shadow. And once you've filled it in, go with black eyeshadow and just outline everything. Once I've cleaned up the edges, I'm also going to line just underneath the lashes with a black eyeshadow. Now when I'm lining my waterline, I hate pulling the skin down. What I'd rather do is I'd rather press my finger against the skin, and this makes the waterline curl out, so then it's very easy to line your eyeliner. Next we're going to be using a glitter eyeliner, and in the inner corner we're going to line that, and then in between the lines on the outer corner line the inner corner where the glitter is just with a black eyeshadow and a nail art brush, and this will just help it stand out a little bit more. Over the black liner that I've applied on the centre of the lid, I'm going to be using 3 different dazzle dusts. And in the inner corner I'm going to be using a dazzle dust which has a green and a purpley undertone. For the outer corner I'm going to be using a glitter dazzle dust. And then finally in the centre I'm just going to apply a bit of a purple dazzle dust. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to line underneath the lid before wiping away any of the fallout. Now for the eyes, I'll just be finishing off with lashes. I'm going to be using the green ones on the upper lid and then the black ones on the lower lid, but I'm going to wear them upside down. And once you've done that, we're going to move on to lipstick. And I'm going to be using a nudie colour and apply this all over the lips. And then with a black eyeliner, we're going to start drawing a little bit of an interesting shape. So on one side of the lip, you want to create a real curve, kind of like you're sneering at someone. And then draw this little line, bring it up, blend it out a little bit on the edge. Now we're going to bring it down on the lower lip. The easiest way to do the pattern on the lower lip is just to stick your tongue behind the skin so that the skin there is flat, and then we're going to create a curve. Once you've done this, go back to the upper lid and draw a line right through, all the way underneath the lower lid, and then blend out the edges again. I want a little bit of a snakeskin effect on this, so we're going to be using some netting, then some green eyeshadow. I'm going to tap this over the netting, and when you remove it, you'll have a really simple snakeskin pattern. Once you've done that, you want to do exactly the same on the upper lid. Now for the other corner of the lip, in the end I completely changed my mind and removed what I'd drawn and just created a flick on the outer corner. Once you've done that, you're pretty much done. All you have to do is add a little bit of purple eyeliner on the lower lid, blend out any of the corners which you think are a bit too rough, and that's it. You're done.